Hey, it's Raxar, and I am standing right outside the Cathedral of Blue right now, and the reason that I'm standing right outside the Cathedral of Blue is because there's an item that I really wanted to get, and I didn't even realize that it was in a box that I had never opened, so I opened the box, got the item, and now will be returning to your regularly scheduled programming. By the way, that item is the Ring of Binding. It limits your HP reduction to 75% when you're hollow, so basically you can die a lot more without having to worry as much. As long as I'm doing random ass stuff at the beginning of this video, I learned that this character actually has more use than you might initially assume of them. Either they're gonna fight me and drop the item I want, or they're just going to give me. Nope. All these guys, I should just assume by now that all these dudes want to do is battle me. There is no friendliness between me and these characters. It's just not a thing. Although, seriously, this one seems to be kicking my ass pretty well. Nope, my new strategies against these guys seem to work. But yeah, there it is, the Fang Key. So, I was talking earlier about how there's an enemy in this zone that you had to use a Fragrant Branch of Yore. It's not an enemy. There's an ally in the zone that you have to use a Fragrant Branch of Yore to get to, and you can use that person to trade your large souls for. I made the mistake of not realizing in any which way how to get to that ally, but I'm gonna show it now. So sadly, to get to this zone, I must return to the terrifying area of breaking gear. I know, very sad indeed, because I don't want my gear to break, but this is what you gotta do. This is the only way that it can be done for you to get the sweet, sweet soul trading person that'll trade your huge ass souls for items. And here it is. This door is what the Fang Key opens up, and it has this terrifying looking bird person in it. This is seriously a terrifying person. But let's grab the item, and then let's check out the sweet... That's just Flash Shard. I should have done this a long time ago. Now it's time to check out the sweet, sweet wares that Ornifex has to offer me, and a sweet, sweet chop of justice, if she'll ever decide to stop talking. Oh, where's her home at? So as it turns out, Ornifex moves into this room right here, which is that room with the candle that I thought was a bonfire because I was a dumbski. And now that this is a pretty weird workshop, but she should really just start trading me sweet stuff for my sweet, sweet gigantic souls that I have, and hopefully she has some items that I need. Well, I gotta say, without trading anything, she actually does have some pretty useful spells that I don't have. Like, she has Homing Soul Arrow. I have Heavy Homing Soul Arrow, so I'll get that just in case I want it. She has Homing Soul Mask, but I already have. It's the same one that I have. Plus Fall Control, which is pretty cool. That will make it so I can fall further distances without encountering the enemy known as Death. I thought as long as I would hear, I would point out something of a little bit of interest, actually. And that is, I am pretty sure that I missed a bonfire because I didn't take these weird zip lines that you can use. And in doing so, I'm almost 100% certain that there's a bonfire in one of these rooms. Also, apparently there's a shit ton of these horrifying wizards that I hate because they're beefy and strong and they shoot homing missiles. But yeah, you might notice that I've never been in this room before. There's a spider up there, by the way. I will mess with it. Actually, let's kill the spider first. We can easily just hit him down with one of these. Crap. Gosh, I really do hate these freaking homing soul arrows. They're really accurate. But luckily I can stagger them with my heavy soul arrows, so it's nothing too bad. But yeah, so this, by the way, this bonfire that I'm heading to is actually much closer to Ornifex than the bonfire that I originally came to her from. And I noticed, I was like, shit, there's like a whole little area here that I haven't even touched. And yep, there it is. A bonfire that'll pop you like right down next to Ornifex. I suppose it's time to stop screwing around. So the next zone that you're actually supposed to go to in the game is the one that this gentleman will give you the means to get to. So Gilligan, remember, is the ladder guy. He sells, I think, some items that are okay. They're not that great, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's got some shit on him, but it ain't no thing. His shit actually kind of really sucks. But what he has that's important is he wheels and deals the ladders yet again. But this time, he's got some pretty damn expensive ladders. So you can get the super expensive ladder, you can get the cheapo ladder. I'm gonna get all three. I'll show the cutscene once. It's the same cutscene 3 times. By the way, he gets pissed off when you buy the 500 ladder, but the 500 ladder totally lets you get an item that's right here at the beginning And look at how long it shows the ladder in the picture. Actually, what's really funny is the longest ladder that he sells you is like way longer than the cutscene denotes. But yep, here we go. A nice ladder that barely goes anywhere. This guy is a total dick. And now I'll get the other 2 ladders, and I'll show where they all go in due time. If you give him 12,000, he gives you a pretty damn generous ladder, but my greater concern right now is with the least generous of his ladders. This ladder right here, which, as you can see, isn't a very great ladder, but it will allow you to survive this drop. I think with a combination of other items, you can survive this drop in other ways, but I was particularly concerned with just doing this drop. And then you can do like a series of drops to get down this zone and get all the items. And this is actually a required area here. Like, this may not seem like much, but going down to these nether regions is actually quite required for the game in the long run, because it'll take you to the next actual zone. And yeah, the longest ladder takes you to the zone itself. I'm not sure if I can make any more of these jumps. Yeah, you just gotta climb back up now and then head down the alternate way. No way, there's gotta be a jump you can make. You have to make that. Look at this. You can't climb this ladder because the bottom is out. And I didn't buy the ring that lets you fall less distances. I don't even know if I can make that. Yeah. Please say I can do that without dying. Okay, it's about the same distance. Gosh, they make it look so far, but it is about the same distance as that other one. So it's really not that bad in the long run. And then I guess the next jump I have to do would be this terrifying jump. But that's not that terrifying, because, yep, it's not even that far, and you don't even have to do that much of a jump. But yeah, they have all these poles here, so you can't jump. You have to take the big ladder if you want to get to that thing over there. Or no. Well, you have to ladder from something if you want to get to over there, but basically, as you can see, you can't do it from here because there's those poles in the way to stop you from making the jump, which I guess means I have to start exploring the Grave of Saints. Oh, dude. I don't even know what the Grave of Saints is. I'm pretty sure, though, it's another zone that has a, it's another zone with one of those sad and unhappy affinities for murdering me. No, it's got a sad and unhappy affinity. Sorry, bub. It's got a sad and unhappy affinity for summoning you to other people's zones. To be sure, I almost killed that guy, but the fight didn't quite go my way. I hope that there's, like, a limit on how often you can be summoned to somebody's world as a gray spirit. So I kind of fucked up earlier by running past this guy. I ran past him because you can't lock onto him when he's sitting there on the ground, and then he followed me, and then this guy, who you also can't lock onto, followed me, and then when I started fighting the other enemies, these guys came up behind me. They're not strong enemies, but I basically got fucked just because they all just sort of popped up behind me and I had nothing I could do. I was like, well, shit. I was like, these dudes all just sort of like are jumping in behind me, and I'm getting totes fucked by them. As for these rats, they go down in 2 original recipe soul arrows, which is fine. Like I said, this was one of those zones where there's totally no reason I should have been dying in this spot right here, but I did just because I had like 6 dudes, I had all the spiders, the dudes that had come up from behind me were there, those like undead guys that didn't look like they were gonna come after me. I thought those were like the guys in the Undead Asylum though, in the beginning of Dark Souls. Cause in the very beginning of Dark Souls, there's these dudes and they're in the Undead Asylum, and basically, they won't even mess with you. You can just run past them all, and because they're just kind of like crazy, they're crazy, insane undeads, they ignore you because they don't know any better. They're just like, I don't know who I am or what I'm doing, but I'm afraid of you, so I'm not gonna mess with you at all. Like this guy, I know this asshole is gonna come after me, so now, these guys who could have left here unscathed. Oh shit! There's maces! There's mouses! There's Mace Mouse! Just mace him in the face him! Crap. Pepper spray, otherwise known as mace. Ah! There we go, cool. Gosh, these stupid mice just made me waste an Estus flask. Oh, speaking of wasting Estus... They dropped Warmth! I'll have to equip that later. Warmth is an interesting little spell. What does... Oh, that drops a bridge. Let's do it. What the hell, why not? Let's see where the bridge to infinity goes. From what I remember correctly, though, some of these, like, bridges and shit in these zones, from what I've heard, are, like, useless. There's actually, like, bridges that go to places that don't even really have good shit. Oh, these mice they're stone. Weird. I thought I was about to get accosted by this pack of rats. Oh, well, I am about to get accosted by a pack of rats, but in a very different way. Okay, that doesn't kill them instantly. I want a spell that kills these guys instantly, just so I can make them as easy as the, Yep, there we go. That spell will kill them quite instantly. So I can have as easy a time dispensing of them as I did with good old-fashioned, Whisper of Despair. That's a spell, too! And a torch. Dude, I'm getting some sweet... Actually, I've got real... Can I go up that? Oh no, that's a different bridge that you unlock with a different... Alright, I have to keep... Can I see past where this is? Alright. If I know where this is, I can know not to waste of whatever Pharos Lockstone, because I assume that there's like a second Pharos Lockstone that you'll be able to use. That's what I was talking about. I heard online that in it's two places, in Doors of Pharos and in this zone, there's totally locations where you can use a Pharos Lockstone, but they make it like so it has worthless results. Like this one. Let's read this message. Trap. See? They have a bunch of them that are just like, don't be a dummy and use this Pharos Lockstone, you'll regret it. And I'm gonna take that warning, I'm gonna heed that warning telling me that it's a trap. I'm gonna do something that I can bring it in my heart. Okay, so that's clearly the one that I already went. So look at that, they have some tricky things in here. Oh shit, what am I locked onto? Oh, some weird ass mouse that spawned right next to me. Actually, obviously it didn't spawn, but it dropped down from the roofs of insanity to come and battle me. So many, look at this. And there's no message in front of that one. How am I ever supposed to know what to do? I feel like it's in my best interest to just assume that I probably shouldn't mess with most of these unless they look like they have a device near them. Otherwise, oh, Homeward Bones. And, oh, whoa. I wonder if those mice are gonna come after me once I walk away from this. I feel like if they are, I want to have the jump on them. Okay. They're like 3, yeah, here they come. You thought you were gonna trick me, you 3 shadow mice, but I could see you from a million miles away. I have the eyes of an eagle, and eagles don't get killed by rats. In fact, actually, you know what? I was unintentionally making a nature joke there, but I made even more of a nature joke than I had intended, because eagles truly are the predators of rats. I'm not even telling, like, an outright lie like I usually am when I'm making jokes about animals. This time, it's a truth. I'm telling an outright truth of destruction, and these animals know that I'm telling an outright truth of destruction. Oh, sweet. Bonfire. Alright, cool. That's a great place for a bonfire, especially, I do happen to know a little bit of a trick here, and that is, there's totes my goats. In fact, maybe I should equip... Nah, whatever, we're fine. I know for a fact that there happens to be a boss through this mist. Although you won't know it's a boss at first when you go through, but you see the mist comes in behind you, and yep, all these rats start they start rearing their ugly heads in here. Oh, these rats are stronger than their previous brethren, and I need to choose a beastlier soul arrow to murder them. They seem like they should be pretty easy to just kind of like do what I was doing before, where I just kind of like bottleneck them and one-shot them, but the trick is I gotta make sure I bottleneck them and one-shot them with something that can actually one-shot them, so I'm not just wasting spells. Oh, look at this. Hello, rats. How do you like being bottlenecked and one-shotted? You're all just kind of lining up to get murdered here, bitches. Oh, crap. Okay, gotta get out of here now. Now we got to run. And I don't have very many great soul arrows left. That's also a problem. Alright, bitch. Oh no. Your friend. You brought a friend. I don't care. Alright, we're out of those. Now... Oh, dude. I think there's a boss rat in here. Yup, his health is up on the board now, so now I know the boss rat has been released among us. Oh, I'm poisoned. This is a really bad time to be poisoned, because I'm not going to have time to drink the sweet, sweet waters of redemption. The Estus Flask of Justice. Okay, let's Justice Flask again. Gotta have to start using soul arrows here, which is sad, but it's sad but necessary. Because I think these guys are all gonna take 2 hits no matter what. Yeah, so I might as well be using my weakest. If I'm gonna be two-shotting things, I might as well just use my weakest spell. Plus, oh shit, he was too close. I actually really, that is one thing that I've always sort of, oh, this is the boss. Here we go. Let's just fucking rock the boss while his friends are waiting. Oh, no, his friends are, they're not waiting. They're sneakily coming behind me. By the way, in case I can barely tell the difference, but I think that you can tell the boss in this fight because he's got like a spikier rat mane, which I don't know if that is very helpful, but when I look at him, I feel like I'm targeting the boss right now, but it doesn't matter because I want to kill this guy. Sometimes I have a really hard time, like, targeting. I love that the rats get stuck on each other. That just makes this fight so much easier. Sorry that you get stuck on each other, you dumb fucks. I wonder if the rats will spawn infinitely until I take out this guy. There he is. Nope. I was supposed to lock on to he's that one right there. You can see. Let's see if we can get a target on him. Nope, whatever. He's totally the one that he's got like these big old, he's got this big old, like, spikes on his fur instead of the other. There he is. There he is. Alright, boss rat. I don't really have time to deal with your rat friends because something about this fight. Oh, you know what? I've got soul spears. If I can just keep a target on the main guy, I can just pop a... Alright, let's get crazy here. Pop a soul spear. If I can get a target on big boy. Because it looks like his other rats... Oh, he's way in the back. Why you gotta hang out? Why can't you just stay with your friends? There we go. Boss dead. And look at that. Okay, so the other rats, they probably would have spawned infinitely until I killed that boss anyway, so it's a good thing I finally just decided to take a stand and soul spear that mofo until the end of his years as a dude and...
Leave this place, human.
Oh, hey, this guy... For some reason, I thought I would need to be able to talk to this guy old school style, but you can talk to him even without having the ring on. That's what I meant. I thought I would have to put a ring of whispers on to talk to this dude, but apparently, he doesn't care if you can talk to rats or not. You can always talk to this guy, and I haven't joined a single covenant yet, but I'm actually going to join this covenant. I don't know why. This strikes me as a covenant to join. And yeah, clearly I perceive true beauty, and now if I wear that ring, I can do what that other guy did to me at the beginning of this when he summoned me to his world. Now I can hang around this area and I can summon dudes to my world and do whatever, but I want to see if this guy will... There we go. If he will sell me things? Does he have anything good? Nah. He's got weapon enchants, which is okay. I already gave him my rat tail, didn't I? Let's see. Oh, your devotion to your covenant has deepened. Alright. Well, cool. And I guess that's why they put a... I doubt that this guy is going to go back to the base. So that's probably why they put a bonfire right next to him, is just because... Like, obviously, why would this guy, of all dudes, go back to Majula? It wouldn't make any storyline sense, I think, if that dude decided to head back to Majula. Oh, and here we go. The grave... Oh, shit! Okay, I made it. This is a terrible stairway, not to heaven, but a stairway to death. Luckily these jumps aren't too tough, but they are terrifying, which... What's worse? Toughness or terrifyingness? And then here's the most terrifying jump of them all. The jump out to that thing. This is the only way to get to it, so we gotta be... First... Oh, before I make this jump, let's get this item. I don't want to have to come back through that again, because that is just an awful area of sadness. Oh, it's a bleed stone. Dude, so many items like bleed stones. I don't need bleed stones because I'm never gonna need to enchant a wand to have a bleed effect. Alright, here we go. Jump! Please say I make that. Oh, nice. Sexy. Oh, and that gave me an item that's good if you want... That was sort of disappointing. That gave you an item that's good if you want faith. When, of course, everybody knows that I'm Raktar the Faithless. I don't care about faith. It's not my... Oh, shit. It's these guys. Quickly get him before he farts on you. Oh, that was terrifying. There's another. Oh my gosh, fart guys everywhere. Alright. I still hear the sounds of okay, there's more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is like a chain fart guy invasion. You do realize that you are my least favorite enemies in the game, fart guys. I just thought I would let you know that I hate all of you. I've never seen a fart guy that I liked. Luckily, do have... It's nice to have spells that'll one-shot these fart guys, right? Any more fart guys? Nope. Dude, there's probably one just like... No, because I can't hear any more chains. I was about to say there's probably one just creeping around the corner, ready to fart on me, but... Oh. Oh, this brings me back to the main... Oh no, this brings me somewhere else. Well, let's go the other direction first and see if there's any sweet, sweet secrets. I'm glad that there was no fart guys. Dude, I totally assumed that there would be... I don't know why, you know what? On the internet, people refer to these guys as body slam guys. But I'm gonna be dead serious. When they jump at you, they release a big old cloud of fart. And so to me, these guys have always... Great heal. And this says, look carefully. So does that mean there's something else I can get back here? Well, even if there is, I wouldn't know.